Hello, I am Harley, currently residing in the notorious DID system. I want to clarify something that I said yesterday. Someone brought it to my attention that it may be perceived incorrectly when I spoke of pretending to be one of the other alters, one of the primaries. To clarify, what I mean is, due to the severe stress that dissociative identity disorder can cause and inflict upon the mental state of those that reside within the system, it makes perfect sense to me to possibly unitarily portray one type of behavior or one type of being so that the outer world does not create or cause as much of a distraction or as much of a problem for the system itself and those within the system. This is what I meant. I did not mean to take their mental state or to replicate their mental state or anything like that. I meant merely for the outer world to create less of an impact on the inner world. It would be due diligent to possibly have one stream of behavior that each individual uses or represents. Is this a possibility? I'm unsure. To be completely honest, for one who has studied psychology, this is the opportunity of a lifetime to be able to view and assess the mental state from the inside out versus the outside in. Assessments can take a long time, years even. I am at the first step. I am new to this particular system and how it works and who's in it, and all of these types of things will take time for me to understand, for me to document, for me to view. A question was also put to me about my personal views about those who are highly spiritual or believe Gesundheit, or that was a kitty cat who is having an allergy problem. To have a personal thought or view. I am not here to tell the others what their belief system should be. I am not here to berate them. This is already a delicate situation. There's no way that I'm going to cause further conflict or problem within any particular individual. Everybody has their own beliefs. It does not coincide with mine. I do not currently have a scientific answer as to what has taken place, but through time, I will diligently be looking for an answer. My thoughts are based on science. My thoughts are based on knowledge. They are not based on spirituality. Is anything possible? It's too early in stages for me to even really say that. I do say that one of my biggest interests is, of course, the lack, as I had mentioned, of a differential between conscious and subconscious within this mind. It is my understanding that there are times when there can be more than one alter that is within a dream. Dream, of course, is REM. Dream, of course, is a mental state of subconscious. And for more than one of them to be able to take part in a dream is another aspect to look into. To me as well, for the encounter that I personally had of being in subconscious state in the body and in the mind, and coming directly into conscious, I cannot differentiate the fact that there was any difference, other than there being another location and other parties in the subconscious that are not in the conscious. Mentally, there was really very little difference. Awareness was the same. Behavior was the same. These are all things that I will definitely be aggressively looking into and trying to understand. Because currently, the two are not supposed to be able to meet as such. The two are not regulated as one, obviously. So as I mentioned in the other video I made, does this mean that there is a third consciousness that we are unaware of? And does it take place only in those who have housed or been through severe traumas and tragedies? These are all things of great study to look into. I do not and will not at any point be reviewing specifically my own personal data, as when you do, it is of course biased. You cannot objectively review things about yourself. That is why it is mandatory for others to be able to review you. However, there are plenty within this system that I can review, that I can assess, that I can learn information from. My first standpoint would be trying to communicate with those who have been in the system the longest. They would house the most information and the most data. Do I have access to the basic memories that are housed within this mind? Yes, I do believe I do. How far does that go? I am uncertain as of yet because I am still assessing the situation. From a professional standpoint is what I plan on documenting this particular circumstance, as it is unknown and definitely the best phrasing I can think of is when you come upon something you do not know, you research, you house every bit of data you can possibly put together, and you make an educated, informative theory. I am in no position to say I have any theory currently. As I stated, I am new to this system. I'm new to this body. I hold no answers whatsoever specifically as to how I joined this mental state. But I will be reviewing that, and I will be learning as much as I possibly can. And I will be more than happy to share that with you as well. I know there are many that hold dissociative identity disorder. I know that there is little known in general terms. There's a lot of data that's been collected by a lot of brilliant scientists and psychologists, and psychiatrists. As you can see, that appeared to be a hint of dissociation that took place. A fog, discombobulation, not being completely in control of the words coming out of your mouth, confusion. These are things that we do know take place. Dissociation and amnesia are necessary for dissociative identity disorder to be your diagnosis. As I am displaying and having issues, I will close this video. You are watching the information about the notorious DID, dissociative identity disorder system. I am Harley, and I hopefully will be able to make several videos for you to be able to listen to and watch. You can learn as I learn, and hopefully we can reach an educated conclusion. Please hit the notification bell so that when we display videos, you will be the first to know. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. If I have the ability to answer them, I will. And that would only be if I had a knowledgeable answer for you. Thank you for coming to listen to me. And let's explore. This is an exciting, riveting situation for me, and I look forward to further videos of knowledge.